Right, we're live. We're live. We're back. We're back from technical difficulties. You know, Euro 2000. It's 2000. We're using 2000 technology as well, apparently. So,
yeah. Enron live stream.
Microsoft Encarta.
ITV Digital. We are back.
oh, you know, I was thinking quickly after that Manchester derby, nothing could be any worse for people, and then we've just shown up on Instagram for 5 minutes. So,
yeah, shocking. So over
everyone,
to Alan McAnally.
We're doing a Euro 2000 shirt tournament. You know, some people might do it where they just have the groups up, and then they decide the two best shirts from the group to go through. Well, I've gone full Rain Man, and we're doing each and every game. But we're going to do the first 12 games of the group stage today. Mm-hmm. And then after this video, I will do like a little league table, well, the group stage table of the halfway stage. When we next do it, it'll be the next 12 games of the group stage. So after that, I will do the final league tables and draw the knockout rounds. Luckily, I think it's back in there. It's just winner of Group A plays second Group B, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then the third set of this will be all the knockouts, including the big one, the final.
Amazing. Will it all involve Woody's heavy breathing?
I hope so.
Some very intense breathing there, Woody. I say you are getting right into it. I feel like I'm in the tunnel with Roy Keane.
No pressure. Bloody hell.
Oh, right. So obviously, you can see the background. The background is every single team from Group A to Group D and all the shirts that they wore. So, for example, you can see Germany in the top left there, home and away. Next to them's Romania, only with the home shirt, obviously, because they only wore the home shirt.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah.
Goes like that. No, if you didn't play in the away shirt, it's not included.
Yeah, which I haven't thought about how that's going to work for the knockouts, but we could just possibly do home shirts. Do you know what I mean?
Got ya. If anyone's wondering why we're doing a Euro 2000 theme kit knockout, is because this year's Shirts versus Boots in Holland is the 25th anniversary of Euro 2000. So what better way to do our Shirts versus Boots match theme than this year being the entire Y2K Euro 2000?
Beautiful timing. Beautiful timing.
Had to come in. Think about time. There we are. I went full match of the day for this one. I've gone Alan Hansen with my England 2000 kit. I'm nailing my colours to the mast.
Glad you didn't go John Motson, mate. You'd have absolutely roasted.
I've got the sheepskin coat. I'll fetch it out, mate. I'm not scared. A cold night in Eindhoven in June. John was tap warm.
I think my shirt choice was literally like, what's the more sporty, athletic one that I'm not going to sweat to death in, and I went for this. So,
yeah,
wise choice.
I like it. Shall we deep dive right into this group stage? So we've got there's 4 groups in the Euros. For those who weren't aware of Euro 2000, there were 4 groups. It's not like we didn't have these days. We've got 52 groups, and it takes 9 weeks. This Euro 2000 was fucking wham bam, thank you, man. 3.5 weeks, job done.
Yeah.
I've actually got a little preview of each group. So shall we go through Group A, B, C, and D?
Yeah.
Let's go preview. What teams we've got coming up?
So in Group A is... Oh, right. Let me try work out which thing it is. I think it's up there.
Oh, it's like my runner in the National yesterday. First hurdle.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
So in the first group, Group A, we have Germany sporting their home and away shirt. Romania, just the home. Portugal, just the home. And then England there. If I move this, I don't think I can move us. Or England there in their home, and we're blocking the away shirt. But obviously, 9 times out of England, it's the red shirt.
Yeah.
It's all right. Luckily, for those who can't see it, let's just superimpose it on well, what was probably David Seaman's head there. That's the England away kit. It's a lovely knitted woolen number. And I'll have to refer to that frequently for the rest of the show. But yeah,
would that one have been out at the same time as the Man United like sharp view cam one, which was like the navy blue with the sort of grey stripes?
I think so. Yeah.
Actually was. This is when shirt types got released at international tournaments and then copied in. We didn't.
There was it other way around.
We didn't have that other template knocking about and then all the get homogenised. This was like pure internationals first, and then all the clubs get it.
Got you.
So yeah, that's Group A there.
Cool. Yeah.
Group B. Make sure I pick the right one.
For the life of me, I can't remember what Portugal's away kit would have looked like. Can you remember?
It was white.
Just all white, green shorts, or
it had like a darkish colour, like bluey, like a greeny grey sleeve, I think. And we'll get Moz to bring it up. Oh, we've got it. You can see the whole group.
I've removed us from the video so they can get a full
cool.
For that Italy away shirt. So Group B, you have Belgium, who are only sporting their home shirt for the tournament. Sweden, who are doing the same.
Beautiful shirt.
We have Turkey, home and away, and Italy, possible pre-tournament favourites, home and away.
Very, very strong showing by the Italians this tournament.
Yeah.
When I was getting the pictures for this, I didn't realise how good. I'd say 3/4 of the shirts are for this tournament. I think this is going to be quite close. I think sometimes when I've done this on Twitter before, where I've done like Premier League seasons and decided who's got like the best shirt, and you always have an inkling, or there's always one that steamrolls to victory. But I think you could get teams beating each other here, so I think it could be quite a good tournament. This.
I'm going to say this now, but Nike, their template for this tournament's quite weak, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'd agree with
that. But
that.
I'm going to be interesting.
I think very subtle touches on the night. They went super clean.
They did, didn't they?
Italy, they're obviously reinvented clean in this tournament, but Nike did try to go simplistic. But who else? What are the other groups there, mate? We obviously want to wait until we get into each group and give ourselves plenty of ammo. What's Group C? Or are these just the two groups to focus on tonight?
Group C is. So we have Spain sporting just a home shirt.
Spain.
Norway, home and away. Yugoslavia, just sporting a home shirt. And Slovenia, who actually have very similar shirts to, colour scheme wise, to Germany, sporting their home.
Yeah. God, that Spanish shirt brings back memories.
Yeah. Depending on which period you drew the European map from, I mean, you probably could say it was Germany. Right. I'll see you taking a nostalgic Putinist view of Europe where you just claim anything at any time. Sinisa Mihajlovic in Yugoslavia. Oh, my word. Yeah. I have to say, one of my pre-tournament favourites for this is the Spain kit from that year.
Yeah. I agree.
I'd even go as far as say that's one of Spain's all-time home kits ever.
Would their away shirt being like a navy blue number? I'm guessing.
Yes,
it was. Yeah, it was the reverse of that, wasn't it? But like, the yellow under the arm and beautiful template though.
I know, Dan, we've talked about the Italy shirts in a lot of the warm-up shows, the home and away shirt. I think that if Spain did wear their away shirt, that could have been I think that could have been a close battle between the two.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously that's Norway in their last competitive tournament entry shirt as well.
That is mad.
No way. 2000?
Mate, have a look. I swear to God, Norway did not play another tournament.
Wow.
In Euro 2000. I swear to God, that's a fact.
No, I love that, but that's awful.
I know. honestly, I'm absolutely dead certain they've not played.
I agree, mate. Yeah, I can't. Now you say that, I can't actually see them in any other tournament other than that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure they never made the World Cup in 2002. I'm certain of it.
No. Gosh.
Right. The final group, Group D. See, I miss when tournaments was just simple like this, just the 4 groups.
Yeah.
You have.
Oh my God.
This is a strong group. So you have the Netherlands home and away, Czech Republic home and away, France home and away, and Denmark home and away. So
I think this is the group of death. This is the hardest game.
That would have been the probably. I don't know. Maybe this in Group A, the group of death for the tournament.
I'm not covering these ones, right?
You don't have to, mate. You can be back next week if you want to. We like consistency.
I can't choose, honestly. That is a beautiful group of cloth. Absolutely.
The good thing about it being all 3 of it, well, there being 3 judges, there's always going to be a winner. So it's obviously even going to be 2-1, 3-0, either way. So there's always a winner in the matches. No penalties. Extra time will be required.
Yeah. Look at those. Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's going to be hard. To knock 2 teams out of that group is going to be a hard thing. Right, should we get into Group A?
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, I have gone full Rayman because the tournament didn't actually kick off in Group A; it kicked off in Group B.
Oh, what? So we're doing it in fixture order?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, let's go then. Group B. Have we got pen and paper to jot down the leaders as we go?
I will write down the winners of each thing.
Right, go for it, mate.
Right, so on the 10th of June 2000, Belgium kicked off. Obviously, one of the host nations kicked off the tournament by playing Sweden. No need for an away shirt here. Belgium in that Nike template that we've already discussed in Sweden in that. Not to be biased, that beautiful Adidas template.
Yeah, that is glorious, that kit. Belgium's is just boring, I think. As far as Belgium kits have gone over the years, I just think that's so dull for a kit.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it early.
Boys, I can't believe you're saying it. I think that Belgium kit in long sleeve with a sleeve cuff is gorgeous, simple, gorgeous.
Is there any other detail to it other than the Belgian kind of flag as the collar, though?
No, it's pure, mate. That's it. Belgian flag collar. It's got Belgian flag sleeve cuff, but on the short sleeve, it was just an open square cut sleeve.
Oh,
I know. But actually, one thing I will say is on camera, it looks fantastic. Because by the way, if you've not ever seen this game as well, this is obviously the opening game.
Yeah.
This game was absolutely like box office.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, this was I think it's 2-1 to Belgium, holding out. And it was just cracker, an absolute cracker. Swedish goalkeeper had a bit of a bad one, but I think also Sweden had a man sent off as well. And it was a corker, and I think Mpenza scored an absolute rocket, which was turned out to be the winning goal. Foot like a traction engine.
I can't remember. Did Nicholas Alexandersson score for Sweden in this one? Because he was I think he was Wednesday at that point. I think he might have done, but that's like Ljungberg and Larsen, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, mate.
What squad?
Larsen in there, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Still. And a lot of Andersons, I imagine. And easy.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I would say as well that the goalkeeper template for Sweden, there's something properly sort of 50s about that neckline, isn't there?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, I quite like the fact, though, with this Sweden kit, there is more blue on it than there is the kind of gold yellow. Because I like the fact it goes over the shoulders with this one. That's what I liked about it, because I think I had this kit and the collar, and then with the kind of the 3-stripe trim on the shoulders, just looked awesome.
I'd love to see this in long sleeve as well, just for see what that went down. That went all the way down to the sleeves. Yeah, you're in for
Yeah.
You know what? I love this Belgium, but my God, what are we saying then, score-wise? Obviously we're always going to get a winner because we'll have 2 votes to 1, no doubt. But what are you boys having on this one then?
What is going? I'm going to go Sweden as well.
Yeah, Sweden. Yeah.
I think just to give Belgium a bit of respect for that collar trim, I'm just going to go Belgium just to give them a goal. But that's tough. Yeah, I think in long sleeve, that Sweden would be fantastic as well.
So, Belgium kick off hosting the tournament by losing 2-1 to Sweden.
Those numbers on that night kit, though. Oh my God, from like 99 to 2001, the night numbers for those 2 years. So simple. Oh, sexy.
Just the last one on these 2 shirts. So that Belgium shirt, would it have been similar to Man United's first Nike shirt with the Vodafone and the black under?
No,
like the material wise, no.
That was the year. That was the template after. So 2002 template. Yeah, this what
R9 Ronaldo in Milan, isn't it? Kind of round neck.
Yeah, I think so. But they had a sleeve. I think they got a sleeve cuff on the Milan ones. These ones didn't, and I think that's what lets them down quite a lot. I've had this in the short sleeve. It's not very pleasant shirt to wear.
No.
It's a really tight collar as well. It's not like a loosish round neck. Yeah.
Right. Game number 2.
Due. 3 points to Sweden.
On the 11th of June 2000, Turkey in their home shirt hosted with a home side in their game versus Italy, who were also in their home shirt. And
this is a no-brainer, surely.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Come on.
Every warm-up show that me and Dan do for Shirts v Boots, we must spend about 10 minutes each episode talking about that Italy shirt. So, yeah.
This is an absolute pioneering shirt from Italy, I think. Football changed kit-wise from this shirt. Look at them there in that picture. Look at the uniformity, the size of the shorts, the placement of the numbers, the colour of the kit.
I think
absolute bliss.
Obviously, in 2000, them players there were good. Do you know what I mean? They were good. They were world class. But now, it's 25 years later, we know what some of them went on to achieve, and the players they still had the years left in them. So they're just like legends now. So I think that adds that extra thing to the shirt, seeing them in it.
I do feel as well like Italy had a bit more of an identity in this kit, whereas Turkey and some other clubs kind of fell foul of the template kit from Adidas, I think. Yeah. I mean,
would that Italy Kappa shirt, was that the only Kappa shirts at the tournament?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an advantage.
I actually don't. Oh, someone's going to pull me up on this. I don't think Kappa had another international kit in the world at that period.
Well, this is probably their introduction then, mate, wasn't it, really, in terms of this is what we can do? Because surely Roma had the Kappa kit after this and won the Serie A, didn't they, in 2001, didn't they?
They sure did. Old Totti ran riot.
See, so a couple of kits there.
Yeah, I mean, this template went down in history with some of the best kits of all time. But you look at Turkey, and if you didn't say that was Turkey, I would have said that could be Switzerland.
Yeah.
It could be
Tunisia.
Norway, Tunisia. There is nothing on that says to me,
no,
right, this is what that. As soon as you see that kit, and it's just pure Italia badge, and you just know it. It's just iconic.
Yeah.
It looks so fresh. And the goalkeeper kit colour as well, that grey. It's amazing. Like Toldo was the goalkeeper in that tournament. Like it really was. He was all right at that point. He really was good at Fiorentina, but I feel like you look at the goals Italy conceded in the final, and that's football industry. We're talking about kits here. I
assume we're just going 3-0.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I'm sat behind the entire setup for the goalkeeper kits for that tournament. So it's a slam dunk, mate.
Yeah.
Get it done. Be done with you.
What a start
3-0.
for the Italians.
And those numbers are unreal.
Oh
Numbers.
Yeah.
And like, I know it's quite obvious that they would do this, but the white on the blue shirts numbers and then the blue numbers on the white shorts. No, come on, just little things like that.
Yeah. Did they take this kit through to Korea, Japan, or was there a difference in the shirt?
It was a different fabric technically, and it
Was
was
it?
a different collar. Yeah, it had like a cutout. So you had a central panel to the collar.
Yeah.
So it looked round. If you look at it from a distance, like on its own, you'd never know. Putting together, and the blue is different. It's like a softer blue. It's a bit more of a powdery nature to it. And it's a very different sort of stretch. It still feels fantastic. And the Rover kit that was made from that is also absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
But yeah, this template actually only got used for 1 year, I think, in pretty much all teams selected for. So, yeah.
This kind of stemmed my interest in Italian football and Italy, though, from this tournament. I can remember seeing them in this kit. Maldini, they just looked awesome in the kit.
Yeah.
And then I just really noticed kind of Kappa as a brand as well. And I thought, wow. Because obviously this is, like we said, the only kit that was in that tournament. And what a kit to showcase. Like, it wasn't just a flop, was it? It was a class kit.
No, it was Italy's it was Kappa's first tournament kit, really.
What an entry.
Yeah. There's right there behind me. Just incredible. Brilliant. So 3-0, done.
3-0, yeah, wow. So our third game, I think we're into group. We're in Group D now. Then.
Oh, he's flying off to Group D. Fantastic.
So this, I'm assuming this game would have been played before the Turkey-Italy game because Netherlands are the host nation. So Group D, the 11th of June 2000, the Netherlands, one of the host nations, as we've already said, in their home shirt, and our first away shirt of the tournament is the Czech Republic.
I remember this game because wasn't this the one where Repka and Davids were having a bit of a together and old Kalina's like screaming in his face? Do you remember that?
Fucking hell, no, I don't. But
I think Repka got sent off. Yeah.
Right.
I think Repka got sent off, but there's a famous clip of like Kalina literally like proper in Repka's face. I can remember this game clear as a bell now. I've seen those kits.
I don't think that when I've been looking at these shirts to get them for this, I've really grown to like that Czech Republic away shirt.
It is nice.
This would have been the first kind of, from probably the 70s that Holland used black shorts with their kit, right?
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, it must be. You were like maybe 82? Was that white shorts as well?
Because obviously I remember like the Cruyff kind of kit and they had the black shorts at one stage, didn't they? But there must be some sort of significance in bringing this kit back because I can remember again as a kid loving this kit. And as far as Nike templates go, this is different to Belgians, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like a V-neck almost kind of.
It's like more similar to Portugal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love this one.
But actually, it's not just a black collar. You've got a black elastic bit, and then there's almost like a black pipe. So it's like a double layer of black. So it's a really subtle detail. And in the long sleeve player version, you can really see the scalloping and like the shaping around the waistline of the shirt. And it's in long sleeve, it's an absolute treat, to be honest.
Again, that goalkeeper kit is lush. Van der Sar.
Yeah, I think there were two because when I was getting the pictures, I'm sure there was a blue one that obviously that is spot in there, and I think it was a grey one. I don't want to be quoted on that, but there was definitely two, I think.
Yeah, the grey. It was like a darker sleeve and a lighter body, and it was one of the little circles that, like, Inter Milan, probably the more famous club for having it. I think PSG had it around that time as well. But that blue it's so vivid. It's such a nice. It's proper like aquamarine, beautiful, bright. Oh yeah, that's it.
I've said this before as well. In terms of like tournament kits, right? This Netherlands kit looks even better with the Euro 2000 badge and the Fair Play badge on it as well. You know, when like it's fully made up with a name set, number, patches, it makes it a better kit than it would just be plain, like no number, no patch. So as a tournament kit, I think that's class.
Yeah. Like, I think it's that colour of the orange. It's like they've gone mega orange. Does that make sense? It's like
it's orange. If you think orange on a colour palette, it's that.
Yeah.
It's borderline neon orange, isn't it? It's really getting into that super bright, and it's got the night numbers on it. It's almost it's weird as well because with the Belgian kit, it's mad that you can put these two kits next to each other, and this one just looks so much more sophisticated, complete.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe even like the Dutch badge, because it was just the lion, wasn't it? There was no.
Yeah.
It wasn't where they'd done the whole KNVB thing. This was probably the fourth or maybe probably about the third or fourth year, because Nike had the Regen orangey badge, didn't they? The Regen Dutch Lion, and I think that plays into the kit. It just makes it just like black on orange across the board, orange and black when you got the shorts.
That Czech Republic kit, I am convinced they've probably had that kit for 20 odd years. It just doesn't seem to change. I still think they've got that one now.
All the changes the manufacturer logo, and that's it.
They just moved it over slightly. The
old players' names off the backs as well.
I think if I was a Czech supporter, and obviously from the country, I'd be a little bit hard done by, I think, with their kits, because they've always kind of Euro 96, their kit was perfect in terms of like the Puma on the sleeve and stuff. They kind of just, again, very similar to like when we said about Turkey and stuff like that. Their templates just were so safe. They weren't like so inventive, were they? And I think that's a real dull kind of kit. It just looked.
You'll probably be able to remember yourselves, but from that picture, for people who don't know the shirt, the collar isn't really visible on that picture, and the collar really lets it down.
Yeah.
It's probably got one of those annoying things. Remember in Lazio, they had the stitched SS Lazio in the back of the collar?
Oh, yes.
And it's probably like it's actually woven in, isn't it? So the last thing.
Yeah.
And
it looks like the collar, like, it looks like it's a really wide. Do you remember them like V-neck shirts that used to have like the buttons in like the early 2010s? It looks like one of them, and it looks like everyone's got like an Under Armour at the top.
Yeah.
Because so I'm not a fan of it at all.
And plus you've got the Puma, then you've got the number below, and then you've got the badge to the one side, and I can't actually see a match detail in the other pocket.
Yeah. I've got
so you've got this complete lack of symmetry going on.
No, I've got the full picture up on my phone of the one on the screen, and there's no match detailing at all.
There isn't. No. Oh, take them out of the tournament now.
Ban them. Instant ban.
Disgusting.
Done. Just. I mean, I'm going Holland. I'm going for a Roy Mackay first-minute diving header onto a through ball down the left, crossed in by Clarence Seedorf. That's how I'm going with this game started.
Roy Mackay.
Roy Mackay.
Overhead kick by Michael Reisiger.
Oh, here we go. We're all in it. It was the third goal after half an hour. Holland are 3-0 up.
Paul Bosfeld.
Done. Paul Bosfeld. 30-yarder off the crossbar. On his wrong foot.
Are we going? Is it safe to say it's another 3-0 clean sweep?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. One thing I want to say about this, just to give a bit of credit to Czechoslovakia here, is that, or Czech Republic, sorry, is that I'd almost say that kit they've got is probably a little bit too new for 2000. Does that make sense? It's like if that was Euro 2004, you'd been like, that's totally like it. It's just, I don't know. It's just,
that's what I'm saying, mate. You reckon that kit looks a bit too ahead of its time. That's why I feel like in every tournament I've seen in the Czech Republic, they've worn that. That's what I mean.
Do you reckon Puma just saw Adidas' homework, which seems to be a massive sort of like a running theme in Puma? But do you reckon that they saw their homework and quick, just take the actual floppy collar off and just leave it blank? No. It's like, okay, boys, this is what we're going to do. We're all going to, so we've got ABC, but just change the ending a little bit. okay, yeah, I'll change the last sentence. They won't figure this one out.
We'll put the manufacturer logo in the centre, and we'll get away with it.
Yeah, hurry up! I got to get the train. We got to go home.
Come on, Mum's got fish fingers on.
Also, just to add one last thing to the Netherlands shirt, it's also got that feeling with the players like the Italy shirt had. So that picture that on the screen, I've zoomed into the match detailing underneath the badge, and that picture is actually from the game where they played Czech Republic. And you have Van der Sar, Kluivert, Davids, Seedorf,
Bergkamp,
Overmars, Bergkamp, Bolo Zenden, Van Bronckhorst, and Jaap Stam. Come on.
How did they not win?
Yeah, I was thinking that when I was looking at it before. It's like, wow.
Mate, to be fair, that the last four, like, we'll get through semi-finals, but my God, how they never got to the final.
No.
But then that's their own fault, you know.
Yeah.
Stan takes a penalty, blah blah blah, and it's just they themselves fine. But they should have gone all the way, really.
Right. So in the next game,
that's probably one of the best goalkeeper hits as well in that tournament.
Yeah. So that was 3-0 to the Netherlands, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Adidas off. A very good Adidas off.
So we have, on the 12th of June 2000, Germany sporting their Adidas home shirt, and Romania sporting their Adidas home shirt.
Yep.
Just
a little bit of silence here, I think.
Yeah, I think all of us are a bit like.
Do you know?
The game's starting and it's a cagey start.
Yeah.
It's like the first game where it's not a definite winner, in my opinion, anyway, for me.
Do you know what? Right. So, template is beautiful for both kits. I think in terms of sticking to tradition, I think Romania's kit's class. I mean, it's not a USA 94 though. Let's be honest, right?
But it's better than 1998.
Oh God, yeah. So, but you're looking at that Germany kit. I mean, that is just beautiful. The whole kit is beautiful. I just love the fact it's black shoulders as well. I think that's so smart. But I'm going to say it's close. I mean, you guys might be Camp Romania, so.
Look at that. In just in one picture, you've got Lothar Matthäus, Michael Ballack next to each other. That was the midfield. Okay, I know it's a young Michael Ballack and it's an aging Lothar Matthäus, but that is the transition in German football's midfield right there.
Is that Carsten Janker up front though?
Fuck me, I know, mate. And they couldn't score against the Kevin Keegan defence. There's all the evidence we need.
Yeah.
Grey was like the highlight colour, wasn't it, in that kit? Like greyish.
Is that what the sleeves are? Because I'm thinking, is it grey or black?
Oh, mate, no, they're definitely black, but I don't think like a pure black. It's like a charcoal.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's a very close game, but I just think that Romania colourway, where you've got the red pop collar, the blue, and then on the numbers, they're blue outlined in red.
Yeah, it's a bit naughty, that, isn't it?
And then you've got that Romania badge, which just is. So I'm going to go Romania in a very tight game.
My only negative about Romania, though, sorry, Jake, is the fact the collar is pretty big, right? For red.
Yeah, it is it's a chunky boy, as some people might say. It is a big. It's almost like, as well, it's not. It doesn't look red. It looks like the neon orange of the Holland shirt, which is a bit.
That's my only criticism of it, is that it's a big, like a bit of a garish collar. But I'm Camp Germany for this one.
Also, is it one or who did you go for? Dan, Romania?
I went Romania. Just the colourway. Romania always impressed me.
See, this is where I'm going to be a complete hypocrite, because I absolutely love a yellow shirt, but I prefer the Germany shirt.
Well done, Jake. Well done. Well
to be
done.
fair, on the Germany Umbers had a silverish outline to them. I think it's like a greyish, like a silver grey. So you had like a black number and then had this thin bead of silver grey go around the outside. So it was a very elegant kit.
They're both made by Adidas, but I think like Adidas have just done a bit more for Germany. Like I'm looking at the close-up pictures. Obviously, when they've got the 3 stars above the badge, it's in the tricolour of Germany, and even like the sock detail in the stripes on the socks are the German colours, like the German flag.
Mm-hmm.
Romania, they're just the plain red stripes. So there's a bit more love, I think, from Adidas gone to Germany.
Yeah, that was my next question, mate. I was actually trying to see if there was a German flag colouring in the kit, because Germany has always had that, though, hasn't it, in terms of like the yellows and the reds, the blacks. But I can't necessarily see it from here on that kit. But you're saying it's on the socks and the collar?
On the socks, yeah, the top, yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
The probably the elastic on the sock, that's where it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously for those stars as well.
So this game's been decided on sock detailing. If Romania had a blue stripe in their sock, we'd be having a different game.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Football's a cruel game, and it's a final.
Yeah, it's cruel. Yeah, it's a man's game. Man's game.
Yeah. Small margins. Small margins. All season.
Right.
Yeah.
Our next game, and I accidentally missed this off, but I've just made the image. I've made the image up now. That's how professional we are.
Good.
So back to Group D for this, because it is
fucking hell.
France versus Denmark. France in the Adidas home shirt, and Denmark in the. Is it Hummel? I think it was Hummel, wasn't it?
Hummel, yeah.
Hummel away shirt, yeah.
Oh, Stig Tofting in there as well. Look at that.
This is a really easy one for me. It's France for me.
Steady. Steady.
I'm looking at the Denmark shirt, and it's got a similar collar to what I learned to.
We got the chevrons though, right, from Hummel.
Yeah, there is chevrons, but there's only the.
I think this was a zip collar. It was a panel that had a zip on
it.
Oh, similar to the United treble winning.
Exactly. Yeah. Just to throw that in there. None
of them have zipped it up on the picture.
No.
Yeah. Okay, Dan. Now you've said zip on the collar. I'm thinking that's a little bit off for me.
Also, because of the chevrons you mentioned, Woody, the sleeve patching placement is absolutely it's shoulder patch.
Yeah, that's grim.
Oh it's yeah. Mental. Oh wow. Yeah.
It's mental.
It's an own goal.
Yeah. Okay. I see where we're going here. Do you know what?
The numbers. Sorry, quickly on the Denmark shirt, they get a good mention. A little bit of bonus points there.
That's true.
The sleeve on the France one, that's got like the white kind of trim, hasn't it? But it goes up like a. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Kind of goes up like a curve, doesn't it, up to the sleeve, actually on the 3 stripes. Yeah. See, I remember that, and I liked the detail of that, because I thought that looked pretty cool.
And when it goes into the 3 stripes on the sleeve, the actual curve, breaks off, so it doesn't all go up in one, it just breaks off.
Yeah.
It's not like a full circle, it breaks off into the 3 stripes, which are in the French colours as well.
Yeah, there's quite a lot to love in that France. I think Adidas really did a number for France with this one. They just went. It's almost like this template. It's the same as a lot of other templates throughout the tournament from Adidas. It's slight difference in the collar, but the red stripe going along it almost looks like it's propping up the little chicken and the Adidas badge and just
little chicken. It's topping up Chicken Little.
He's pecking on his one star with a bit of grain being fed. What more stars?
I like the number right in the centre as
well. Down, the chicken.
Yeah. France.
So, France for me and Woody. Who are you going with, Dan?
I have to, France as well. And also, Barthez' goalkeeper kit is absolutely atrocious in this tour. It's so horrific. But look at the state of the one that they give to Peter Schmeichel. This is Peter Schmeichel. This is his last international tournament for Denmark.
Yeah.
Look at the
Done him dirty
shit
there.
Oh, they've absolutely done.
Yeah.
He looks
bear in mind, his
really
first
pissed
tournament.
off in that picture as well.
I'm not surprised. I mean, his first tournament for Denmark, he wins them the Euros. 8 years later, they've gone down Lidl's middle aisle to the health and safety care.
That is like that's like the hiking equipment in Decathlon.
Which
nice.
is fucking stupid because in Denmark there's no fucking hills. So it's
Poor old Pete.
Just a stroll, really. You don't have a hike in Denmark. It's just a stroll or a long stroll. Yeah, but he's been done. Yeah, I think it's. And also, if you're going to have a little cutout to have whatever that is, the little neck that's opened up on the Denmark, make it red. Don't make it black.
Yeah,
literally, in that picture, none of them put it up, so it does take away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close. Close from Denmark.
This is gonna, I mentioned before. I can't even remember what game it was. When I said before, like this, it was a close game. This is 110% a close game.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going France. I'm going France. Is it France?
Yeah.
France 3-0.
3-0. By the way, if you are watching this, you're wondering what the fuck's going on. This is the Euro 2000 kit-off in line with the theme for Shirts vs. Boots 5 in ABC Heracles in Netherlands on the 14th of June this year. So come along, it's free entry. And it's all Euro 2000 themed. So we want you to wear your favourite Euro 2000 gear or at least Y2K clothing. So yeah, carry on as you were.
So for this one, we're back into Group A, and it's Portugal.
Did you say this is going to be the hardest one of the lot?
No, I think it's going to be like a close one. Because we've had a few 3-0s. I think this could be a 2-1.
In my mind, this is a 3-0.
Really?
Absolutely. That is the most boring Portugal kit I've ever seen.
Oh.
Hands down.
I agree. I wouldn't say
there's no green on the top part, is there? Is there? It's just burgundy with gold.
No, but I don't know what it's. You call it boring. I'd say simplicity is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes get that, but I don't know. I think as far as Portugal kits have gone over the years, that just is too boring. Although I say that about the Holland kit because it's the same thing, right? But why does Holland's colours and contrast of their kit work better than that one? I don't know why, but it just seemed so boring.
There's also no match detailing on the shirt either.
Get in the bin.
What about for England? Did we go
England didn't either, actually.
Do they not have the print under the badge, the England one?
Not in that. Well, I don't know for all the games, but definitely in this photo that I've used, no, there isn't.
Wow. Well, let down. I've just eaten my words.
Yeah. I think it's close. But personally, for me, it's close because I like both. I don't dislike. I like both of these shirts. That's why it's close for me.
Okay, my question to both of you is then with this: if you are a fan and you're wearing your jeans, your shorts, or your trousers, whatever, right, and you're wearing the Portugal top, would that tell you Portugal without the green shorts?
I think with the yellow, I think for me that always says Portugal. If it was white on there somewhere, you'd be like, "Is it Torino? Is it not?"
Yeah.
But for me, I think with the name set on there, especially if it says Figo, it's a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah. Nuno Gomez done.
Yeah.
Rui Costa. Yeah. Fuck me. Who's that then, mate? I get what you're saying.
I think because it's like Portugal don't really, well, especially in this tournament. It's not. I wouldn't say it's red. It's like it's maroon, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't do red in my mind.
And so when I see that shirt, it's a bit like when you see claret and blue, it's always Aston Villa or West Ham, or it has an identity. And the maroon, in a maroon like national team football shirt, it does scream Portugal for me.
I know if Moz is watching this, I am sorry. I know I've hated Portugal big time, but that's one of the nicest England kits I think we've had in the modern era.
It is a really nice shirt.
Yeah, it's good. And also, I think the one thing that this does have over the England kit is that they don't have a. So if you have this in real life, it's hard to see in this picture, but the England has the Umbro ribbon that runs all the way down the sleeve.
It is glorious. Yeah.
And the only thing England does, I think the only area England does lose out on is the fact that they just slap the patches over the top of that and you lose out. But if you want detail and subtlety in a shirt, England win this all day. I just think this is gorgeous. And the red is so vivid on the printing on these. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So you two are going for England, yeah?
Yeah.
And I mentioned about me being a hypocrite before when I said I don't think this will be a 3-0. It is a 3-0. I'm going for England. I get what you said, really, when you said it's boring. I wouldn't say it's boring, but the England shirt has more going for it. It has like the jacquard, it has like the ribbons, it has more detail, and then that red on the red name and number style.
Look at Euro 2000 for Portugal, and then compare it to their kit in Korea, Japan. Chalk and cheese, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that template for Portugal in 2002, it was sublime, and that incorporated green, yellow, and the maroon on the shirt.
Yeah.
I just think it had to have a little bit more green on that kit somewhere, and I don't know how, but it just didn't work for me for some reason.
Yeah, no, mate, I totally agree. I think there is that. When you bring it up, I've always been like, yeah, that's a really clean kit, and it's like they've just used gold trim as the highlight on both elements.
Yes,
as a whole kit, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
But on maybe in Portugal, they could have just put the green on the collar around the neck.
Yeah.
But that wasn't their plan for any of the night, so it's sort of. A bit of a shame, really. This is what a game this was. I mean, Steve McManaman puts England 2 up in a slightly wobbly defensive display, to say the least. Fucking Figo, everyone says it's a screamer. It's the biggest deflection you ever see off Tony Adams' thigh.
Good job you're not bitter about it, though, isn't it, really?
Mate, it's a shame. It's a game that deserved to be like 2-2, but we wilted. And, the fact you've got Phil Neville in long sleeves next to David Beckham is just an insult to long sleeves.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
We've had 6 games so far, and it's been 4 3-0s, which I'm quite surprised at, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll move on to game number 7.
Oh.
And it is.
You're right.
Such a tense changeover with it. Oh.
13th of June 2000, we have Spain in their. As we discussed already, they're beautiful.
We've got another 3-0.
And Norway in their away shirt, which Woody said the Portugal shirt was boring. This just looks like a really boring version of the England home shirt.
Yeah. Dan, what do you think? Sorry, I lead with these, but Dan, what do you think, mate?
No, I think you're right. I think Spain, they got what Portugal didn't with that extra bit of colour that you're saying, and as a shirt alone, you could buy that shirt alone and it'd still be really good.
Yeah.
Whereas the Norway one, I never liked this because technically this is actually the goalkeeper template because with the scoop neck, where you've got this like the turtleneck shape. Neck, and I think this is when sort of Umbro probably took the lead on this. This is where shirts started to change the paneling from being really simple stuff to being like they adjusted the necks in a certain way and the fits and the styles. And I think England's home kit worked really well, but I never liked. Yeah, I just think this is a bad. I think this was Norway's second lot of Umbro from the switching from Adidas. and I think for a tournament they got done a little bit dirty. I think these are so boring.
I think
literally-
Norway had a real boring run of kits, didn't they? From like Umbro, I personally think like
After the first one, mate, 100%. Or first couple.
I think what makes it worse is that England have that basically this shirt, but 10 times better from the same manufacturer as well.
Yeah,
in the same color, it's the same color. Which makes it even worse.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Spain's kit to me though always should be navy blue shorts, navy blue socks. I just think that's the perfect Spanish kit. I had a Guardiola Corinthians figure in that kit, and that was a beautiful kit in my opinion. The whole thing, like Spain, beautiful,
really nice shirt.
So smart.
God, Pep does look good. I mean, he was basically model material, wasn't he? I'm just like, he really was a good looking bloke.
And then they stood him next to Mendieta.
Sounding dirty there, aren't they?
So that's probably one that was the easiest one for me so far.
Yeah. Other than Czech Republic, Holland, but yeah.
I think Czech Republic are in for a tough tournament.
What if Czech Republic come across Norway?
Oh, mate.
We might have our first draw. Match abandoned.
Yeah. So both sides refuse to take the field.
So,
hang on. I think this could be a naff one.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, that Yugoslavia gets so much coverage now. I'd say this is one of Yugoslavia's best non-Adidas kits they ever had. Oh, sorry, not Adidas. Shit hit. This is one of the best Adidas kits they had, sort of like since.
I prefer it with red socks, though.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just not full white socks. It looks a bit odd, doesn't it?
Mm.
It looks like they've travelled to the game and gone, oh shit, we've fucking forgot the socks.
Yeah, I'm with Dan on that though. I think the shirt for Yugoslavia is lovely. I think the blue and white contrast on the Adidas template's really nice.
It is a really nice. It's weird how different colours, like schemes, and that work with different templates, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think Slovenia, when they moved to Nike, had a better run-in than Adidas. Because again, I think Adidas just kind of gave them a template and wished them all the best.
Oh, mate, you could tell they were a B-tier nation for Adidas, and it's such a shame.
You know that we just said about how like the Norway away shirt was the kind of like the shit version of the England one.
Yeah.
This Slovenia one, it's like a shit mashup of the Germany shirts.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the goalkeeper kit looks quite nice with the yellow and the black number, but even like the Slovenia badge is toss. Do you know what I mean? It's like it is. Like, I know it sounds funny, mate. It looks. You know, you get one of them random shirts, and it's like sort of a 1980s behind the Iron Curtain club team.
Yeah.
You know, like Vodraslav Welders or whatever. It looks like that. It looks such a horrible.
Yeah.
It's like, we need a national badge. Oh shit, I don't know. We have. It's Stalin. Couldn't Stalin send one out? 70 years. Oh, fuck.
He just drew one on a napkin.
Quick, just write it. Just write it out. What do you mean you haven't got clip art? Just got word. Just do that then.
Oh.
Where do you
what
two
do you mean
stand
there's one
this,
computer in the country?
Sorry, Jake.
You buy and go. You're kidding me.
So obviously now in modern day now, with an Adidas shirt, for like the sleeve patches, it'll have a break in the three stripes for the sleeve patch. I've noticed on this Slovenia shirt, they're not doing that woke nonsense. They've slapped it bang on the three stripes. And I normally do complain about the gap in the stripes, but now I've seen it with no gap. I'm a bit like, oh, maybe Adidas have done the right thing nowadays. It just looks a bit, not cheap, but lazy, maybe.
The one nice element of the one nice element of this kit is you've got the 2 bits coming into the collar for the white, the 2 black lines coming up, and then you've got the 3 black stripes.
Mhm.
I generally think this is. I think this probably even pips like Czech Republic for worst kit in the tournament.
See,
It's
I'm
so
gonna go. Say my thing. I'm gonna give my point to Yugoslavia, but I actually don't hate that Slovenia shirt. But that Yugoslavia it's actually really nice.
Yugoslavia's kit for France '98 was better than that one, though.
I'll quickly get it up because
I prefer this, to be honest.
Because they had a V-neck, I think. If they were in France,
Yeah.
I think they were in France '98, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's weird as well because they've gone like in France '98. It's like a really dark.
It's like
Navy
a real
blue.
navy blue. I thought
Yeah.
that was really smart for that kit. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's Yugoslavia still wins for me on this one.
Is it going to be another 3-0 then? Are you going to give? Are you going to give?
Yeah,
a
no,
point
I'm going 3-0. I mean, Sinisa Mihailovic in that Yugoslavia kit.
Ped dragged me out of it as well.
Yeah.
This next game is honestly genuine. I think we might spend 5 seconds on it. Genuine. If this isn't 3-0, I will donate £2 million to charity.
Oh, here we go.
But you have to be honest.
Oh,
Oh,
for
40
goodness sake.
Italy home shirt versus Belgium.
Yeah.
And Dan, if you go which way, if you try to change your answer, you are a liar because
I do actually want to own this Belgium shirt in the long sleeve. This is the crisp off, isn't it? This is the 2 plainest shirts, except one they just used the fabric from 1996 and Kappa went to the moon.
Dan,
So
I honestly think if you own this Belgian shirt in long sleeve, you might as well be a pilot for the Red Arrows. Honestly, it does not look good. Come on, this has to be 3-0, please.
Yeah, I really dislike that Belgium shirt.
Yeah, I do.
you know what? I'm just for the fact I'm going to throw out one respect. Italy are winning this. They're 2-0 up. In the last minute, Belgium get my goal back. I'm just going to give them a point. The one thing that's wrong with this Belgian kit, and it's a real problem with Belgian shirts, is their badge is always too small.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you ever see this. It wasn't until Adidas got hold of it in the late or the early 2010s that they just made. Why the fuck were they using the kids badge? And they just made the badge like the proper size. Honestly, it's like they got the kits for babies' kits, and that was it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden they just made the badge a bit bigger, and it just fills the shirt nice. It shows you the detail, the beautiful, and then they changed it to the ridiculous badge they got now. I'm going to chuck Belgium a goal here because I think they get hammered for this.
Hang on a minute. So we spend an hour each or every other week talking about Euro 2000. We spend 10-15 minutes of one of those lives speaking about that Italy shirt. It's come up against, in my opinion, the shittest shirt in the tournament, and you're going with the shittest shirt at the tournament.
Mate, it's not. Slovenia's worse.
£2 million.
Czech Republic.
And I'm so glad. It's nothing to do. No match fix at all. But one thing I will say is, we talk about like uniqueness. This was the only Nike round neck in the tournament
For a reason.
And the other team that would have had a Nike round neck in this tournament and would have been one of the shirts of the tournament, especially in long sleeve, Croatia. But it didn't. They didn't qualify.
Yeah.
Instead, we got. I don't know who qualified, but the Croatia shirt is unbelievable. You try and get it. I think there's one that's fucked available at the minute. It's like 150 quid.
As I say, I don't think I ever see it. To be fair, mate.
It's so underrated. It's Nike's first Croatia kit, and they did a really shit hot job of it. Proper crisp in long sleeve. It has a sleeve cuff, and they've got triple through.
But we're talking Belgium. Yeah, you just spoke with Belgium.
miles ahead of this.
You know what?
Belgium
I'm just going to give them a respectful goal. I just can't. They're a host nation. To go to a host nation, shit on their dreams. You know, it's the biggest thing to happen to Belgium since Hitler put it in reverse. Do you know
You've
what I mean?
slipped in an absolute truffle here, mate.
You bring up Hitler on this podcast. It's not as bad as you say Belgium.
We've already had Putin, so might as well put them all in.
No.
That's the worst thing you've done on
Like,
this.
you know the rules.
Is better than Italy.
You know the rules about European Championships football. Definitely mention the war, right? So that is. I've had to keep up the quota. I'm just going to say, like, it was the only Nike round neck in the tournament, and just for the neck area alone and the numbers, I'm just going to have to give them. I've just got to give them a goal. I've just got to do it. I'm sorry. Italy's a better kit by miles. It's lasted the distance. It's stood the test of time. But I just need to show it some respect. You lot. It's free. Imagine that. People of Belgium. I'm with you. I'm with you. And you, lovely. You got nice chocolate.
Wow. Controversy. You are a liar.
Go on.
2-1. I've given it 2-1.
I'm the politician, mate. I'm not a liar.
A politician. Next game.
I am starting to sweat now. Right.
You've done very well.
Mate, it's my tweed jacket I've not worn since our wedding.
The 15th of June 2000, we have Sweden in their Adidas home shirt against Turkey in their...
that Turkey shirt is nasty.
Adidas away shirt.
Is that a grey
Yeah.
touch on? Oh!
Well, you like that?
Yeah.
Looks like a medieval Crusaders.
This judge trio, because we were all liking and disliking different things.
Yeah, but I sometimes feel I'm too opinionated. I feel like I've just waged war against Portugal. But
which someone hasn't done since the times of Napoleon.
Yeah, I just this again.
Hey, Woody, you were honest and didn't lie though about your shirt opinion and give a bogus point to them though, did you?
Yeah, just because of the neck. Again, this is a clear 3-0 in my opinion, but
it's close. I actually really like that grey.
But what on earth has that got to do with Turkey?
They're sort of like liking of the German battle grey from World War One. Once again, war.
And over to Dan Snow.
I can't do Dan Snow's voice. How's he going? His dad. So big swing to the left, and his son's like the ball turned down, and he. I haven't got it for that. Sorry.
So
Sweden.
Woody's going
Sweden.
Sweden.
It's a beautiful kit. Come on.
And here is where they stormed the beach at Normandy. You can imagine from this point machine guns bearing down on it. That's what Dan's gets.
Where are we going with them? Come on. What is this?
Turkey.
No.
Yeah, stuff it. Sweden get enough tournament kits.
Turkey, stuff it. Come on. What pun?
Picasso.
So Dan's actually not playing the game of what's the best shirt now. He's just going, fuck it. What the...
Yeah.
Who does he feel sorry for?
This is rigged.
I'm not just saying. That's a really good Turkey kit. You've got the Turkish badge, you've got the Adidas inner red line going across, you've got 2 bits coming up from it. It's a graphic designer's dream.
Yeah. Jake, what are you going for? Come on, buddy.
I think I am gonna give it to Sweden. But I do actually really like that Turkey shirt. That are the 2 good shirts, in my opinion. So.
I'll tell you what, I'm just looking at the Sweden cuffs on this, right? So Turkey have got a straight cuff ending in 3 stripes. Sweden have got this ginormous yellow band just added onto the end of the kit. I don't really know why.
Yeah, some of the templates in this tournament are weird. They're kind of like
there's a subtle difference to each
Yeah.
of these Adidas ones, isn't there?
yeah.
I mean, that is that Turkey one like the French home?
Yes, I
Or-
believe so.
Ish, yeah. But it hasn't
Okay.
got the scoop sleeve. It hasn't got the scoop
No.
sleeve. I think only the top tier teams got the scoop sleeve.
Got the
Yeah.
But
scoop.
they have got the sort of I just like the band going across and the
Yeah, I like the
Turkish.
band as well.
I tell you what, if it was a kit that wasn't Turkey, name me the first international team you think that would be if it wasn't Turkey. It's easy as well.
More pressure for when we haven't got it.
I don't know, mate.
No, you have to.
Mate, Georgie King Clancy.
Oh, I was going to say Georgia. Yeah.
Let go.
Yeah. You're right. Because it's quite similar to the kind of the red cross across the chest
Yeah,
with the flag.
exactly. Yeah. I think it's
Mm.
got a touch of that to it. But I think it's just, we talk about having a bit of difference in the template. Slovenia got nothing like this.
Yeah.
And there's no
No.
detailing, no fun at all.
No.
Turkey's home kit was appalling because it was just so boring.
Yeah.
This is just like a bit of difference. They've got the light grey. No one else, I don't think anyone's a light grey like this knocking about.
I think it looks a lot better with the grey because otherwise it's just a white shirt with the red band across.
And they've
I
got the
actually
red
like that.
scoop going in and under the sleeve as well. So if you have a
Yeah,
look,
I actually really
there's
like
like a
that.
red scoop in there. Yeah.
The more you're talking, the more you're going Turkey, aren't you, Jake?
No, because I really do like that Sweden shirt.
Yeah.
I just really like it.
Yeah.
But that's a respectable loss for Turkey, I'd say. Right, I think we're at our final two games now.
Oof. Ding dong. You have to keep an eye on the scores, mate. What's going on in the group games? Lots to play for in the last fixtures.
Oh no, I'm not. I lied. We're not at the final game. Just talk amongst yourselves while I get where we are.
So, Woody, the reason we've got you in for this as well is that in the programme that comes out
Yep.
for Shirts versus Boots 5,
Yep.
you are going to be writing the article about Euro 2000 that goes in.
Yeah.
Talk about
Yeah.
the tournament, a bit about the kits.
Yeah.
Can you drop any hints as to what's coming up for it?
I love a bit of history, Dan. So there is going to be a lot of history in there. I love a stat as well. So we'll be looking to drop some stats that are going to be relevant to you guys with the Shirts versus Boots. There's going to be a dusting of shirt knowledge in there and a sprinkling of some boots as well. So yeah, going to look to probably incorporate all of that together and make it a nice, interesting read for you guys. So hopefully it'll be good.
Right, I like it. And 800 words or less, please. Right.
Oh, God.
2 page limit. Right, what's
Next
what's
game.
next?
Group
Next
D,
game.
16th of June,
Yeah.
2000. Czech Republic home versus France away.
Why did I think the France kit had a blue band across or a red band across the top, like the home? I did not know it was just plain white. Have they had that kit somewhere else?
The France 98.
Oh, France 98. I thought they had, though. I honestly thought their away kit was the reverse of the home kit with a
We're gonna
band
get
across
it
the
and
top.
find out.
Oh, it's mad.
You know what?
I'm
It's like they dumbed down one of the best France kits they've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit boring, this one.
But
I think France won the ropes here.
Hmm.
No,
Can I just point out as well, Czech Republic player, front row, arm on the floor, long sleeve with a sleeve cuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. Is that Poborski? Or was
You
that,
know what?
is
I think you might be right. If it is Poborski, would that make it better?
that possibly?
Done. It's Poborski. Yeah, that's Carol.
Bit of
Poborski,
Carol.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see from here, but the three stripes on the France shirt, is that all blue or is that white?
No,
Is that blue and red?
There's two stripes that are blue, and then one in the middle one's red. But then obviously it adds the white in the gap.
See, now that's tasty. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, it's good detail, but it's just a very dull kit, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
It's a shame they just didn't get the reverse of the home kit.
There's also like a little Vicar style collar between like the actual collar and the side of the neck, and that's also the French flag.
Yeah, it's like a round neck as well. Don't you have seen this? It's a semi V, semi round. It's like an insert, so it doesn't go into a proper collar.
Yeah,
it's like the it's a very odd collar. It's very subtle, but it's very different.
Again, though, I've seen that Czech Republic shirt for decades. I don't know why. It just doesn't look any different. There's just something a bit kind of meh about this Puma template. Yeah. I love the colours. I love the red, white, blue. I think that's class. I love that.
Yeah. It just feels like a copy and paste rehash job of the away shirt, though, doesn't it?
Do we have a match abandoned here? I don't want to pick either at the moment.
If I was picking it solely based on the shirt, not even thinking about the France '98 shirt, I'd pick the front shirt. For the little details it has, they swing it for me. But it is fairly boring.
What's the trim like on the sleeve for France? Is it just plain white, or is there a blue trim at the bottom?
Like a blue trim at the bottom, yeah.
You can just see Anelka has got it untucked very unprofessionally.
Yeah.
And it's just got a bit of blue ribbon around the end of it. Whereas I think the Czechs being a very professional machine-like outfit, constantly qualifying, do fuck all with it. They have they don't seem to have it. I think the Czech shirt is a scallop, like a scoop waist.
Right. Okay.
So, just to let you know.
I think the French shirt being untucked actually makes it look worse.
I was just about to say the same thing. I think Anelka looks horrendous with that untucked. You have to have that kit tucked in.
Like a classroom school photo, and he's that one idiot in school who's untucked the shirt to try to be funny.
Yeah. There's too much white of that kit, isn't there? There's no blue to break it up. Yeah.
Like imagine if I didn't have like the number in the middle.
Oh dear.
Oh, it'd be awful. Thierry Henry's got high socks on that. That does get a little bit of back for me, but I just think imagine Karol Poborski in that long sleeve with Poborski on the back, and he's got a pair of Puma Kings on, and he's levering one from like 25 yards, and it's just about half an inch over the crossbar, and the keeper's died, and it's when you see the reverse angle, you go and go, that was close.
And France it is. Okay, right. I'll let you guys decide. I'm going to go with France on this one. This is the slightest of margins. It is just the detail in the stripes and the trim on the actual sleeve, and the fact that the blue shorts. It just looks a bit better to me. I'm not a fan of that Czech Republic Puma template at all.
No, yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Both boring, but the France, for the little details it has, I'm going France.
You know, you boys are hard, but I generally think, honestly, I think Czech Republic in that home
save Poborski.
No, honestly, I think that is as good a kit as Puma can do for them. I think they have unique numbers. It looks a lot. I'm going to go Czech Republic. I think that's such a wank effort from France. I think that's utterly.
I honestly think this is the worst game of the tournament here.
Yeah, I think you're a bit wild going for Czech Republic, but I also can't argue with it because the French shirt it's not
boring
a winner either. So
I put that one of the worst French shirts of all time. But it's that dull.
Yeah. We've not ended on these two, have we?
No, there's actually quite a few.
Thank God
it's just
for that.
My notes stopped on the computer. So Next game.
Oh, here we go.
16th of June 2000. We go Denmark in their Hummel home shirt, and the Netherlands in their Nike away shirt.
Oh, poor old Peter Schmeichel again, though. Like,
and there's that the different color goalkeeper shirt for.
Oh, there it is.
Obviously, because it's blue in it. So.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Not
a single long sleeve on show from Denmark there.
The Denmark, to me,
I don't think that'd look good though with a long sleeve.
It's a bit similar to the Czech Republic. It's just a mirrored version of the away shirt, but with a different colour scheme. But Jon Dahl Tomasson actually has got the zip up on this one.
Hold fire on this, Jake. Hold fire, because I think this is a beautiful Denmark kit.
It's a lot better than the away shirt, I think. Yeah.
The white chevrons look incredible on it. Again, though, that's a horrendous patch placement again on the kit, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, one of them looks like it's is it an epaulet?
Yeah, number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Yeah.
looks like he's got these pits.
Like General Gaddafi.
Muammar Ingebrigtsen Gaddafi of Denmark. Is this geographically the lowest game in history? Like the tallest feature in both Denmark and the Netherlands, I think, is a lamppost.
Are they just plain red socks for Denmark?
There's some logo on there, but there's a bit of soft tape.
It just doesn't look good.
Sorry, actually, there is some. Well, there's some chevron action, but they're on the back of the socks. But number 19 has got his socks on back to front, so it's actually on the front of his socks.
Yeah. And then tell me the badges, the flag, for the actual match. Is that underneath Holland's badge again?
Yeah.
That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, see, so...
Edgar David's not wearing his goggles and glasses either.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, must be wearing contacts,
So, Denmark's kit in Korea, Japan is better than that one because it's got the round neck, the white round neck, hasn't it, with the chevrons on it still. So I'm not a fan of the only thing that lets me down in this kit for Denmark is the zip kind of collar.
I would agree with you, but when I've seen it now with Tomasson zipped up, I think it looks really, really nice.
Then make it a round neck.
It's not just like a random black piece of material in the middle of.
But that's what I mean. Like, make it a round neck. Then you don't need it, do you? Like, it's pointless. I just think the Holland kit looks class there, especially with the orange number name set as well. I think it's class.
You know, they actually have a darker panel under the sleeve as well.
Yeah.
So there's like a darker blue. So this is a real royal blue, and this is darker blue, sort of, I don't know, BO vent. That knocks about.
This is
tough. You get the numbers.
It's tough. I mean, it's unsettling for me to not pick Denmark because I'm a big fan of Denmark kits, but Holland is feeling a bit, unnecessarily bubbly.
I tell you what, actually, are you undecided, Woody?
No, I'm not undecided. I'm going Netherlands, but it is, unsettling.
Dan, are you undecided? And if you're not,
no, mate. I'm Netherlands. I think all the way. I think the drop-in collar, the little two drop-in pins in the collar, the night numbers in orange, everything orange. The only thing that goes against me for Holland on this one is that the match detail. I think you've got too much on the badge side. It would be nice if it was centralised above or below the number.
Yeah, good shout.
But Denmark's got no fucking legs to stand on. I mean, they've got epaulets. They've got no match detail. They've got a black cutout for a zip.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad Barnsley shirt all day.
Oh, yeah.
And that goalkeeper kid again.
And after you've said all that, I'm gonna give it. I'm going Denmark. I think I actually am.
You're gonna let Peter Schmeichel walk away in that kit.
I don't know, the Holland shirt. It looks massive on absolutely everyone for a start. I'm not a fan of that.
It's a big one.
It doesn't look tidy. It doesn't look clean. I don't know. To go from the home shirt to that, no, not a fan.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Well,
and now I've seen John Dale Thompson with the zip up.
There's not much of a transition between home and away for Holland. It's like two completely different templates, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the home one, like, because it's so vibrant and orange, it really like, oh, that's a shirt. And this, you look at this, you just kind of go, it's a boring Nike template.
So if Holland didn't have the collar and they had the V-neck, but the V-neck was dark blue, like under the arms, would that be better?
Possibly, but I think that the shirt, it just like the sizing of it just looks weird. It looks weird on everyone. It just, I don't know. It looks a bit too big for me on everyone. Even on Patrick Kluivert, it looks too big. How have they done that?
It's funny, isn't it, though? Because literally, like from 2002, everything went vacuum packed for shirts, didn't it? Like they just literally brought them all in. So maybe this was the final straw.
Well, the Denmark looks more like a more modern day shirt to me. It looks more like an athletic kind of, not too tight, but also not parachute fitted.
Although Holland weren't in World Cup 2002, were they?
No, yeah, put your balls that up. And that's the shame because they had one of the best. Their template was one of the best.
Exactly. Yeah. And that was black shorts as well.
The black away kit. Occasionally that crops up for sale.
Yeah.
It's a made in Korea version, I think, in a long sleeve. You can only get them in there. You can't get. You can. They're very hard to get in the main Europe version. Anyway, I'll digress. Holland for me.
Yeah.
Holland for you. Holland for Woody, and Denmark for me. So that is 2-1.
I hope you're writing all this down.
I have wrote it all down. Well, that's our first 12 games, lads.
Wow.
Oh,
that's it.
Fun. Thank you. Enjoyed that.
That's not bad.
We went really in depth in some of them shirts.
I think you have to, though, to be honest, because I think if you compare France '98 was a beautiful World Cup for shirts.
Yeah.
All across the board. World Cup 2002, a beautiful World Cup for shirts. Euro 2000 was kind of like, in my mind, the brands were trying to find their identity a bit. I think they struggled to make this tournament kind of different. And I just kind of think it was a weird transitional period because Nike didn't really know what they were doing. Puma were completely off the radar with Czech Republic. Adidas had some good, but also Adidas had some bad. So there wasn't a consistency from Adidas. So I think you guys are going to find it tougher as the tournament goes on, and I am glad to not be a part of the decision.
Yeah. Do you think as well there's that? I mean, I remember I was 16 when it was the millennium, right?
Yeah.
And there was this feeling of wanting to completely completely rid yourself of what was before. And I feel like in this tournament, they really tried to, a lot, like Nike in particular, tried to make a big step away from the 90s. They tried to find something new, simple, like a new fit, a new style. And I really feel like when you're there, everything felt like it's hard to explain how much, why it's one of the only New Year's Eves I remember. Do you know what I mean? For it, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel maybe there is that real sense of identity, that sense of sea change to something, whatever it is going to be. Maybe
and also, if you think about Nike from 2002 for the next few tournaments, there was still a transitional change, wasn't there, from the kind of the Scorpion kind of era to then the total 90 era. And I think the kits kind of subtly blended from a few years from that. They kind of found their rhythm with kits at that point, I think. Whereas after France 98 with Brazil and the Holland kit, the 2000s were a bit kind of like, what are we trying to do? Just, I feel a bit bad for them, really.
Yeah. Oh, it was just yeah, I think a few teams struggled. I think Puma really went out there to try and find something, and they couldn't. It's funny because it's the same kits Lazio had, and every time I see a Puma kit from them, I just feel it's like 2 or 3 years ahead of its time, but it doesn't age well at the same time because it's so of that period. Whereas the Kappa kit, it's still, if that got released today, you'd be like, oh wow, that's a crisp effort. You know what I mean? It's like,
did Lazio win the
Belgian kit though? Apparently,
but didn't Lazio win the league that season, 99-2000 with Sven?
99-2000 they won the league, and then Roma won it the year after that, and then
So I mean that's
Roma then lost the league by a point the year after that again.
Yeah, so I can remember that Lazio kit with like the navy blue detailing with the white, because it was a Siemens sponsor, wasn't it? Like with Veron and Salas and maybe, I think. But yeah, that was a beautiful kit because that worked with the colours. But I just think Czech Republic were dealt a bit of a naff hand with that one, personally.
Yeah, I always think it's the Czech Republic away kit that always struggles as well, because it's always just white. And it's like, I've got to put a little bit of colour in. There's nothing to do. Yeah. I think that home kit was one of the better Czech Republic home kits, but especially in long sleeve. Even it was almost like what Hummel could have done. But the Hummel, probably with the Hummel, they designed a shirt that was going to be in a tournament and put the Hummel badges right where the sleeve patch needed to go.
Yeah.
Which I've got to say, okay, you're Hummel, you can do what you want, but that is a bit stupid. And actually, in World Cup 2002, I had the goalkeeper kit from Sorensen had, which was the first year. And they had the sleeve patch for the World Cup, and I think it's the first time a World Cup went to a sleeve patch rather than having the printed logo on the front. And they really struggled with Hummel. They didn't know what to do to add the sleeve tape. So when you see the match books, you've got the stripe here. And then it puts the small Japan and Korea logo here.
Oh.
Because they really didn't know what to do with it. They couldn't put it over the sleeve tape because it would just be completely lost. So they had to just put it. It's almost like a bicep badge. It's really fucking weird. Yeah.
That's
there
weird.
we go. Hummel always causing problems for sleeve badges.
I enjoyed that though, lads. That was good.
So, Woody, who? I don't want to ask me and Dan who our tournament favourites are, because then we might be biased. I think Dan might be picking Belgium though. Some of the who's your favourites to win this then, Woody?
Favourites to win. There is a strong vote from Spain, and again a strong vote from Italy. We haven't seen the Germany away kit feature yet, so I'm just interested to see how that'll do. I think England have got a good shout, because again it's their top kit. So I'd go Spain, then Italy, then England. Spain to win.
If Spain win only using their home shirt, that's testament to that shirt.
Yeah, it's a strong kit. I think it incorporates a lot of the Spanish kits gone by, and I think it was done very tastefully on this one for Euro 2000. So I like it.
Quickly, just going to look what their away shirt would have been if they wore it.
It's got yellow under the arm, or slightly, isn't it? Like navy blue.
But yeah, I'm sure it's like a goldy yellow panel.
Oh well, according to Football Kit Archives, they had three. So the away shirt was actually just a white number.
Right.
Fairly, very boring actually. A bit. I'd actually say more boring than the France.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then the blue one was the third shirt, which that's a hell of a shirt.
Yeah. I think the problem is with Spain is that if you go up against a team that has another dark kit, you need to stand out and go light. So you always see Spain. Do you remember Euro 2016?
Yeah.
They had the crazy mottled diamonds.
Oh yeah.
Shit going on.
Eminem direct special.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was quite a standalone sort of shirt. And I think they maybe the best one for me was probably USA '94 for Spain in terms of they had the three shirts that all had the diamonds. The different arrangement of the diamonds.
Yeah.
I think that's probably
Absolutely.
their best complete set.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Agree. Yeah, agree.
Well,
right, enough of that. Euro 2000. Yeah.
Dan, do you want to put in the details for Shirts v Boots?
Yep, Shirts versus Boots. The fifth match, Shirts versus Boots 5 this year, is at AVC Heracles in Almelo in the Netherlands. It's on the 14th of June. It's all going to be raising money for the Tribuna Monumentale, which is the English stand or the English Tribune, which is the oldest wooden stand, I believe, in Europe, definitely in Holland. It's one of the oldest stands in Dutch football. Full stop. Needs complete renovations, so we're raising money for that. The day's always is going to be in a Euro 2000s theme to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Euro 2000 in Belgium and Netherlands. And it's going to be another year where we get some of the best football shirt collectors and best football boot collectors together to play out to find out who is the best. And currently, Team Boots 3-1 up over 4 years to Shirts 11. So hopefully Shirts are trying to get a bit of pride back, and hopefully they'll get a second star.
Second star.
And that's it. Come along, it's free program, big old charity raffle, really good prizes in there as well. We've got Sampdoria, we've got Spire goalkeeping gloves, we've got a full printing set from Cutting Edge Shirts. He's doing a full whatever you want custom job on a kit. We've got my mate Scott Fletcher, who's playing for Team Boots. He's a high-end artist, and he's doing a reproduction paint, so a complete original bit of paintwork, replicating your team's kit badge into a piece of sort of A4-ish sort of square. It's probably about £500 to £1,000 worth of artwork.
Yeah,
one-off custom.
That look class.
Original artwork you're going to get for that. That'll be framed, hand painted. He's a very good hyper realist painter, so you'll be getting that. What else we got? Macca's chucking in a year 2000 Las Palmas kit, which is quite rare. As well as we've got loads of prizes. I can't remember them all. £100 bar tab at the Volley in Old Street in London. They chucked that in for us.
One drink in London.
One drink, that's right. Well, you might need 10p if you're going for the guest stout, just to see that over. But yeah.
That's some good gifts.
Woody, is there anything you want to shout out? Your beautiful, your wonderful podcasts, plural.
Yeah, Wonderful World of Football Shirts. Obviously, we've done things similar to this, so it's good to see that this format's being used. I think it's a great way of doing it. So yeah, well done, guys. And then also, my other podcast, that 90s Premier League podcast. So yeah, if you want to divulge into the beautiful world of 90s Premier League folklore, then please give us a listen. But thank you for having me on for this one. It's a great cause, and I hope you guys have a tremendous day. I've been to a couple of them already, and they've been absolutely awesome. There's some great people that go. So yeah, by all means, if you can get there, do it, because it's going to be class.
Nice. Please do. Big football fair as well. Some big stalls coming.
Yeah.
Arby's classic jerseys, Stunner, classic shirts, Hoff's classics, Wall of Football shirts, retro original. It's going to be some of the biggest shirt sellers across all of Europe coming down to Southwood.
It's probably the biggest shirt event, really, right? Because you've incorporated everything. You've got a massive raffle, shirt collectors, you've got shirt sellers, boot collectors. It's all under one roof, right?
And we've got a fair few pints to drink down the bar. We've even got a stadium tour for the players. If you come along, we've got a kit launch party on the Friday night, which will be broadcast live. The templates, I can tell you one thing about the kits this year. The shirts are original vintage templates for both teams. This is
Karol
the first
Kaborski.
time we've done that.
Both teams will be in the Belgium home shirt.
We managed to source 20. We managed to source
lovely
3,000 unbought Belgium kits. For some reason, there was loads lying around.
They were giving them away.
Someone was using them as firelighters and dish rags. And yeah, no, we managed to get. We got original templates, and it's going to be that's a real treat. Usually, we only managed to get one lot. This year, I managed to get 2 full sets of original sort of templates of the period. Put it that way.
I really want it. I also really don't want it to be the Italy shirts.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I'm not, mate. Do you know how hard I have?
Breathe in.
I'll say one thing. It's not these. I think it'll be like 3XL for everyone.
Oh dear.
And we'll be back with another judge to replace Woody. Not replace him, just can't have Woody all the time. He charges too much for this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
to carry the flame.
Yeah.
We did say it's a charity game, but don't worry about it. He said, couldn't give a fuck, mate. Charity starts home, he said. You've seen the house prices in Newbury, he said to me. I said, what's that? The helicopter blades are buffering your microphone there, Woody. He said, don't worry about it.
Oh, right.
I'll send you my bill. Sorry, mate.
2 million I said was going to charity. I'm going to have to ask Woody to half his appearance fee for this so I can afford it. But
Yeah.
But yeah.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
mate.
We'll be back with
Keep up the good work, mate.
Thank you, guys.
Of group games when we organise it, and then obviously after that we'll move into the knockouts and do all that in a wanna. But as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Get yourself down to Shirts v Boots 5, and hopefully see you all there.
Lovely. Thank you very much, mate. Hurrah.
Cheers, guys.